Not too loud. Papa's first. Come on. Yeah. Yeah, this is the best water my dog can get, you know, the dew water. Mineralised by all the grass. This is what my life is dedicated to now, like with the dog. This dog's life was just training, fighting. Training, fighting. And then if she, you know, she did better than what they wanted her to, if she did better than what they wanted her to do, they'd have probably just been breathing off of her, you know what I mean? Because these fighting people, they're not fighting people, they fight dogs. These people that fight dogs, once that dog's got a reputation, the puppies are worth more money, you know what I mean? Regarded as game. In the same way I have to manage this dog, like, we come from the freedom and there's a straight path here where somebody can walk past with a dog. So now I have to secure the dog in order to avoid I don't know what you call them, coping mechanisms, or how she's mechanized or groomed as an innocent being, that she will only get love when she's tearing something apart, you know what I mean? And these angels, they're born to please, just like myself when I was a child, or all children, you know what I mean? So then I have to save her from herself by putting her on a lead. And that's very parallel to how I manage myself.
My body will fold. I will fall slowly and never get up again. I have a drive to remain. I smile. I'll use this thing. It used me, I think. Had me traveling, experiencing, learning, discerning, looking for a way to stay here. I have seen care look like I care in the eyes of another, the care I offered. So I have a hunch that my vibe can travel and relax and impact another body to carry. So before I die, I'll post the best vibration I thrive on. Frequencies that tell my heart to tell me it's pleased, so pleased, it thanks Allah. A wonderful state for a human to be lost in gratitude, the heart's balm. So the essences of me to be enjoyed is the joy I'm employed in. From now on, I'm employed living to gift as much as I can what makes me tick. Get it under your skin and find your heart to move in and live, so you can walk with me as a friend in scent. I try only to connect with love and kindness, so when my body dies, I'm still here and vibe within as many as I can bless with my best. And I ask you this, please listen. Let my essence manifest in every other soul you meet, please. Allah gave me this substance for free to be shared to a heart's content. I love you.
I mean, I can't believe I'm still alive to be able to sit in these spaces and, like, my whole life now is just to connect with the artist that creates all the artistry. So the more untouched nature I can get around, and, like, with my dog and with my children, is the more I have a sensory perception of the artist of all of this and me. So I not only just look on the stuff that's outside of me, I also try to study and try and find as much truth about how I'm made up microscopically. You know what I mean? Cellularly, all the arteries, all the trainways of veins that are going through our bodies, the muscles, how everything works, all the mechanisms and automation of everything keeps me more and more connected with the artist of all of this symbiosis and balance, you know what I mean? There are days when I wake up agitated and notice my mind is a bit cynical. When I had these days in my past, I would decide it's a drinking and drug day, which would turn into months. Because the days after hangover would amplify the agitations I felt on the first day. What was interesting is after months, one morning I would wake up feeling clear, even if I was indulging in the poisons the day before. This taught me I have the ability to stabilize and guide me back to feeling healthy all on my own. After years of this feel-good, feel-bad life, I have learned that the bad days are really my future self letting me know it's time to practice, learn and develop my connection to authentic self-practice. My future self will never be realized without discarding the toxic weight of my past, fake identity that horrified me into the complete disconnection of me, repeating the abandonment of my own mother. I feel sad from where I am now, at the Johnny I remember being so disgusted in himself that he would method act other personalities, so as to not be reminded of what he felt he was. A life of perpetual self-loathing disguised as style and having fun when in fact they were distractions and disconnections. We all have to sleep, and in sleep we can't control our dreams. Last night the me in my dreams did not like me. He failed me. So today I'm awake feeling the hangover of the satisfying dream, knowing through experience this is a prompt to practice consciousness of my autistic being, to remember, Vicar. All the members that make me and everything that looks after me and me. It. Where I used to be manipulated by discomfort to escape and disconnect, I sit here today inspired to embrace me so tightly that I feel every strand that I am weaved by, to allow me to be alive. So now I'm here for you all. I'm coming from an environment where I felt I wasn't wanted. Coming into a space of feeling I was really wanted because a lot of care was put into all of this. It's like I'm inside an instrument. And I'm like, what kind of orchestrator put together all of this? These notations. Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim did. I don't want people thinking that you need all of this privileges, like nature and stuff like that, and like I don't know, leaving out all the people that don't have these environments, like people live in the inner city like I used to. You know what I mean? Like you need all of this to connect with Allah. You know, I've been in jail, you know, on my own in a cell. And I still connect in the same way. I just introspective. I connect with the phenomena that I am, because all of this is as interesting inside of me and what I'm made of, you know what I mean? So yeah, this is nice, but trust me, I can get just as close to Allah being on my own, listening to them and understanding the mechanism of just my breathing.
I send light to my light. What's it like outside? Inquires my inside. Need to be prepared to get you there, dearest. Vested interest. I see how here is important. Portent. Need to be potent for potential. Portal. Event measured by where went. It's my interest, optimism. Or imprisoned by instincts that suspect extinction. Extinguished visit. In this present, if I don't mind being a sign of deprived, then my mind minds and finds my life is not a prize. Not presented as a present for another organism to contribute to the beauty, proving I'm not an enthused being. Life's skin will dry and age, taking away promise of more from its origin. So it's essential my confidence spills. Another would love what I'm thrilled with. You won't find me bleeding hopelessness to my soul. Have it pleading, please, know nowhere to go. That's empty dreams. I live my life gathering notes. I make poems. Send poetry of life to my spirit. Oil for the lamp to fuel the illumination of the state of being. The oil is in itself glowing with truth. Information, formations within me formatted. Translates as the same as the planet's apps. Universed. I'm inserted to add tuning of how it is and where it's all going to. Cosmic composite. All modeled from one honor. I'm stubborn on this consciousness. It's how I live to end. I light my now to enlighten there that is fed by then. Light giving light to light and enlighten my sense of the essence from where light is sent. I'm my means to feed the end. Knowing Al-Rahman Rahim makes being, makes sense.
Gotcha.
Don't have this?
Dat is hetzelfde, maar dan met
See me, not the dream you have made of me. I don't need imagined civilizing and sanitizing. If you show your bravery and really see you, you will find I'm far better than the me in your mind. Expectation has murdered the will of many that were just shy of their mark. Don't limit yourself with expectation. Only allow yourself direction. I go too far to find out the possibilities of how far a human can go. If trauma doesn't relax, we linger in the same experience. We stop breathing properly, and the consequences are fatal. Fixations, negative muscle memory, tension, cramps, urge of addiction, and the exaggerated search for comfort. Impatience. An instant gratification trip of abuse, greed, and power sound. Unconnected and selfish control of the brain, overly negative thoughts, destructive emotions, and narrow-minded actions. Instead of a probiotic bowel culture, we get an inner monoculture that impoverishes and sours us. Insulting in a general inflammatory problem. Polluted and fixed bloodstream, respiratory tracts and water lines, manipulated intestines that can't get their unnatural compensation done. The body becomes a toxic incinerator and shitting factory. Fearful, aggressive, and psychotic. Does that sound recognizable? Borderline schizophrenic. So inside, outside, we do it to ourselves. This world is a reflection of our choices.
Yeah. Sit in. Up. Sit. Stay. No. Hop. Sit. Sit. Good girl. Up.
It takes such a long journey to reach the destination of sitting quietly, without dreaming, and realizing the miracle of life I am a construction of, an amalgamation of creations, realizing me as it is here, quiet, screaming with joy, accepting my art of reality, from where I thought I would be and where I was. Today I am a dream I never dreamt, breathing in sync with my heartbeats, chanting, we real, we real, we real, we real, we real, we real, repeatedly in a whisper. It sounds just like a child's heartbeat played through a heart monitor. I love my Creator. Every strand of me plays to my heart that you love me.
I know in spite of what I do not know. I want to be left alone. When I am busy being a father, you will listen or you will perish. My health or their health is something you two know we all must enjoy. To destroy that for me is to confess. You project your intent to destroy yourself. No matter how much you try to convince your dark heart that we are different, we are similar more than you let yourself think, similar enough for you to act out your self-harm through my harm, heaping scorn on your being through me. The infants you disintegrate when you take their guardians away, are they not a print out of you? The you sign language you hate was born to not even make it to crawling, make inhabitable the future, so there is no welcome for you. Convince all wombs it's useless to bring a blessed guest to term, until your art to tear apart reason reaches fever, and death becomes the sensible thing to be done. So love leaves us. I want to be left alone, to nurture inspiration in my home, an argument to your self-hate, give humanity sanity in being, grateful for the playful life can be, with a soul in it. Begin the similarity in that. Have your mad heart hacked, bring the love to love back. Even for the moment you get to breathe out, then breathe in, assisted by the opposite of its contract. And smile at the divine intent behind that. I want to be left alone. I'm busy being a father to nurture in my home the love to keep us all going.